Although the one before we go into the one, I was, I wasn't right, I wasn't wrong, but I should have been wrong. Was the Eddie Alvarez Dustin Poirier fight? Eddie Alvarez should have lost that.
Boy,
fight.
did Dustin look good.
Dustin looked great. Eddie did not look good. Eddie, he was on, he was on the back nine of, the fight and looked like it was over, and he just started swinging for the fences. He caught Dustin a little bit, and then, it was a fun fight to watch. But if Dustin would have been more composed and picked his shots, he would have finished him in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It looked like he was going to finish him. Then those illegal knees, which were very illegal. And I think by Herb going, it's a no contest, I don't think he heard my warning. I think Herb was actually saving his ass there because Herb fucked up. Because the first knee was illegal. The second knee was uber illegal, and he did nothing. And then you get that. So to be a no contest is super fucked up.
In other words, it should have been you lose by forfeiture, by penalty.
DQ.
Okay.
Yeah. Dustin Poirier should get his win money. Should get the end the win.
I would agree with that.
Eddie Alvarez was losing that fight. I picked Eddie. I thought it was too much for Poirier, but Poirier looked great. I was wrong on that one.
He looks so good.
Then that Jason Knight, Chaz Kelly, right?
Chaz Kelly?
Yeah.
Love that one.
That was a good fight.
Oh, that was a good fight.
First of all, those prelims, were better than any main card this year, better than any fight night this year. Those 4 fucking prelims, if you missed those, you need to go back and watch them.
I only saw the
those
Kelly.
were
Kelly.
light years better than the main card. They were so fucking good. I was like, oh my God. I even tweeted out. I was like, if
Good because of technique and all that? Or
no, just excited. Obviously, there's some like James Vick, this guy James Vick, who's fucking, what's he, 7-1 in the UFC now? He looked so goddamn good. He looked amazing. That Chase Sherman, who I've trained with before, which I just hit me when I was watching him fight the other night, and that Rashad Coulter. Is Rashad Coulter UFC material? Probably not. Not at all. It looked like the UFC went back about 10 years when he jumped in the cage there. But Chase Sherman was Rashad Coulter. You saw it. So Chase Sherman kept kicking his leg so bad. He was like, could barely stand. He switched. He looked so out of it. He looked exhausted. And it went to the second round. Like, how's this guy going to survive? And he just started throwing bombs. They just both started throwing bombs. Chase was rocked. It was back and forth.
Wow.
It was fight of the night. They gave it performance of the night. And then Jason Knight's like the redneck Diaz brother. He's like a very like country bumpkin. His whole, you can see his fans had the Confederate flag.
Yeah.
That was a little weird.
But where he comes from, it's not. If you hear them explain
Southern
it.
pride.
Yeah, and then Eddie Alvarez, Dustin Poirier, that one sucks because that Poirier should have been the biggest win of his career, and then he gets fucked. Herb Dean's off right now, man. I mean, I love Herb. He fucked up there. He fucked, and it's too much. We're relying too much on Herb Dean on this.
So what should we rely on?
There should be a committee outside going, no, Herb, you fucked up. Right. Those were illegal the whole time. Poirier, this is a DQ on 80 hours. You can't do that.
Right.
Also, the rule is too gray. It needs to be black and white with points of contact on the ground.